What's up guys, John from PumaPlat.com here today with another On the Farm video. So this is the video from our pumpkin picking party. As you can see, we did have people there. There were 108 people that showed up. And I didn't really do much filming, but this is the piñata that we had with like 30 bags of candy in it for the children. Or the chillins, as some people would say. So the kids beat on it for about 15 minutes, then our buddy Brian stepped up and finished the job. So I decided to spare you all the boring 15 minutes of children smacking it and go right to Brian in slow motion, of course, because why not? Because it was funny to me. So yeah. And then Brian and somebody, nephew maybe, I don't know, got into the piñata pretty hardcore, and I ran over there and I was like, let me film the murder, guys. So I filmed the murder of the piñata. We do a piñata every year. Next year I heard that somebody might actually be making it for us, which would be pretty cool. This piñata came from a Mexican grocery store in St. Louis, actually. So guys, that's basically all I filmed of our pumpkin party right there. Okay, I didn't really film anything else. I just was too busy with stuff. And part of what I was busy with was making sure that all of the pumpkins had been picked out of the garden, so that we could actually disc the garden that night on our pumpkin picking party day. And so I had lots of children and adults help us get all the pumpkins out of the garden. And we piled them up on what used to be our old house, where that kind of hill is and the grasslands of the farm there. And I got on the disc and decided to get her done, because our theory was that we were going to plant rye the following Wednesday, because our pumpkin party was on Sunday. Plant rye on Wednesday. Great, right? Yeah, you'll see what happens with that here in a little bit. So you guys can tell the sun angle is low. It was getting dark. I mean, the sun was still up, but it was getting pretty late in the day here by this point. And I don't know how well you guys can tell from this angle, but I wasn't able to go very deep in the garden, because that ground is like rock hard right now, because it's been a while since we had rain, as of when this was filmed and everything. So it was quite a challenge getting the disc even to go in the ground. So it was just like multiple passes trying to chop the pumpkin vines. And I should also say that Dad actually got on our Exmark Laser 2560, and he went out there and mowed the entire pumpkin patch actually first. Now it does a couple things. The areas where there's a lot of grass and weeds that were coming through, because we had a lot of grass and weeds in our pumpkin patch this year, more than we normally do. And so he went out there and mowed that to kind of just help chop it up, and then he mowed all the pumpkin vines too, and that helps chop all the tops off and chops up a few of the vines, and you can actually see them right there in the top left. And so it really helped chop the stuff up, because we're gonna try not to plow this year. Normally we plow the garden every fall. We're going to try not to plow, and we are going to try to sow our rye yet this fall, so our rye can grow all winter. And we'll kind of explain why we do rye, but we use it basically as a cover. And you can really tell in this angle here that that disc just would not go in the ground. It was so hard. That ground is so hard down there right now. So like I said, this video was filmed on a Sunday, the Sunday of our pumpkin picking party, the Sunday before Halloween. And here in a second, a little cut. So this is the Wednesday after our pumpkin picking party. And you can see these are all the pumpkins we had left, basically, are right here. It's a lot of small ones and a lot of those gray and orange ones, which I'm not sure what those were called. I don't know if we'll grow them next year, because nobody really took them. So this is what the garden looks like on that Wednesday. We did have about an inch of rain between the Sunday and Wednesday, so we were unable to get in the garden and do anything on Wednesday. I went out for a walkabout, but we spent the day in the shed because it was cold and windy. So the problem with our garden is we have lots of rocks, because there used to be a couple old barns here over the years. The last barn that was actually here burned down in the flood of '93. Yes, it burned down during a flood. It got struck by lightning, and the hay loft, which they didn't use for hay, they used for straw. Straw loft doesn't sound as good. Anyway, the hay loft was full of bales of straw, small square bales of straw. And our neighbor, they basically watched it burn, but there's nothing they could do, obviously, because there was, 4 or 5 feet of water on the ground. And they said the bales, when it actually got into the bales, like they were exploding out of the building because they were so like intensely burning. When the twine would pop, they would like explode. They said it was quite a sight to see. So kind of bummed I didn't see it, but at the same time it sucks the barn burned down. So guys, I'm gonna throw it over to actual John now. John, the voiceover guy, out.
So you guys, our pumpkin picking party was the other day. It is Wednesday after right now, and we had hoped on planning our ride today, but it is just a little too wet out here. We had about an inch of rain yesterday, and it's just a little too much for us, so we're not gonna do it today, but we'll probably be trying this Sunday if it doesn't rain between now and then. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching On the Farm video. Do appreciate that. Make sure to like and subscribe for more. I'll catch you next time. Toodles.